So let's cut over to what we did last time. This is the progress that we did last time on stream. Was we got all of this nav mesh, and then we've just got this little section down here to nav mesh. Everything else outside it is not really needed in terms of nav mesh. So I think what we'll do is we'll start over here and we'll work our way down and then get the actual exit / tower section done last. So let's go down here and we'll begin. And also, thank you Greenish for the follow as well. I did see that. So thank you guys for the follows, subs, and all of that good stuff. Appreciate you hanging out on a Monday evening. But yeah, we'll do a sell or two, and then we'll jump on in game and check it out. Check out all the good stuff we've done. Got some snow here. Where? In Indiana. Jesus. It's a bit early for snow, isn't it? Just a bit early. I also, before we go any further, there was a comment on one of my YouTube videos, on the last stream really, saying I nav meshed through a gravestone. That has now been fixed, so I appreciate the watchful eye there. I can't remember who did it, who said about it. I can have a look in a second. It was community. It was Evans 301 who said about I nav meshed through a gravestone. So I appreciate the comment there from Evan there. I probably would have caught it during my final finishing pass, but it never hurts for you guys to call out any stupid mistakes that I make during stream. So thank you, I appreciate that. Where can I get a hat like that? I made it myself. Obviously, we don't sell merch just because it's a bit of a legal grey area. So unfortunately we don't sell merchandise. However, if you were to want one yourself, then I definitely recommend just downloading our logo and then going on Spreadshirt or something similar to that. These are from Spreadshirts. From Spreadshirt, and I made it myself. So yeah, I know there's a lot of people that want my hats. I've got a blue one, a orange one, and 2 grey ones. So I've got a few different variants of it. But yeah, we don't sell merch just because it is a little bit of a grey area, and we don't want to really get in trouble with Bethesda, so yeah, we just avoid it. Every triangle, everything is triangle if you look close enough. That's true. That's true. Do you dream of triangles? No, actually. Honestly, it's quite funny because I tend to, for the most part with Navmesh, I tend to pretty much only Navmesh on stream these days. I still do some QA work and stuff like that, but new stuff, like new things, I only stream on. I only stream it. So, yeah, every time I'm not streaming, I'm not Navmeshing pretty much these days. It's not a intentional choice, but it's something that I just yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, I just don't tend to Navmesh while I'm not streaming these days. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Because I don't really class QAing Navmesh as like Navmeshing, so yeah. Because I usually can get through a couple of hundred cells in a day when I QA Navmesh, whereas when I am actually laying new Navmesh, it's more like a handful, like less than 10. So yeah. How's it going, Buster? Bastus? Oh my god. I'm so bad with names these days. Oh my god. Arkveds is one of your favourite dungeons? Yeah, this rendition or version of it, I think, will be really cool for you guys to explore, for sure. There's so much care, love, and attention that's gone into this one, so. How's it going, some prick? I hope you're doing well. Every time I read your name, I'm just like, is this guy having me on? But no, you're good. Good. All good. Oh dear. Glad to have caught a stream? Yeah. I haven't streamed since last Monday, so the last stream that I did was when you were here, so you haven't really missed anything, put it that way. You have missed absolutely nothing. And we'll do the tower section last. Not sure why these have got collision planes around them, mind you, but heyo. I guess it's so you can't do shortcuts to get in this place, especially when it's a locked gate. So I guess that's part of the reason why it was done. Right. Whereabouts are we then? So we've done that section of it. Suppose we could do the back side of this. These daisies. They are daisies. E-A-I. So many. There's no reason why there should be that many daisies in here. I swear. But no, the aim is today to finish off pretty much of this as possible. If not completely, well, we will finish the exterior. We'll see how far we get on the interior section. Right. I am going to adjust these ever so slightly. I get that we want to stop players getting in and out of this place, but I don't like the idea of a wall being just where it was, so that's why I'm adjusting this ever so slightly. There we go. That's much better. Just otherwise, if we hit a wall on this rock, it might feel a bit weird and wacky. That's all. Oh. That detail goes in locations absolutely the same? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Right. Let's do this bottom section, I guess. Let's get rid of this this mist. Or not get rid of it, just hide it. I did not post in the community server. One sec. There we go. I just noticed that I didn't click publish. Lol. Oh, I didn't do this bit on this cell. To be fair, it is quite easy to get. Like, I'd written a post out and everything. I just didn't click send. That's all. So I hadn't really forgotten. I just forgot to press send. That's all. Hey, Harthen. Indeed. Triangle time, indeed. Okay, let me turn the borders on for this part. that snap properly? Kinda. Not really. Right. That all snapped. That all snapped. That all snapped. Apart from that one. Gotcha. Right. Right, there's that pesky water done pretty much. The water is one of the worst things ever, I swear. Hey, how's it going, Lewis? Is there any reason to use a bunch of tiny triangles? It's just how the AI is. So if a NPC tends to be where? If an NPC tends to idle, the hell? Oh, it's these cobwebs and these beams. One sec, guys. So the main reason is if an NPC tends to idle, they tend to gravitate to the center of triangles. So if you were to just place a big triangle, and they start idling, they would probably sometimes go to the center point of that triangle, which in some cases can look a bit strange and odd. The other reason is it's just more efficient for the pathing algorithm. You don't want there's a sweet spot between too large and too small, and it's just performance as well. So it's a factor of like numerous things that will stop the reason why we can't use massive triangles. The guides that I have given my team is basically like 500-ish triangles per cell max. So yeah, it's just an optimization thing. And I don't really want any weird pathing or behavior if we can help it. I know everything about the Imperial City and how our Imperial City is going. Will I tell you about it? No. No, I will not. But I know everything. How do you test stuff to make it sure it's right? So we've got a in-game tool that allows us to see Navmesh in game. It's just the debug menu, and the best way of doing it is spawning in a bunch of like bandits or or stuff like that, and just have them follow you around the world space. And if they get caught up on anything, then you know you're fucked up somewhere. That's the easiest way. But I don't tend to do that much anymore. I don't tend to go in game too much, just because it's at this point it's just experience. I'm experienced enough with our assets, how our assets can be walked over, can't be walked over, stuff like that. To the point that I'm like 99.9% confident that whatever I navmesh is going to be accurate. These days, at least. What's Skingrad like in Skyblivion? You can see it on some of our posts, actually. I believe we've posted about Skingrad, so if you go on our socials, you should be able to see what Skingrad looks like. Meanie? Yeah. Yeah, definitely go check out our streams, or well, the area of Skingrad. I don't think I navmeshed Skingrad on streams, so you might have difficulty there. But you'll be able to see it in our social stuff. Right. Here comes literal hell. Because I hate working on interior sections like this, at least. It's just annoying because of the different levels of the floors. That's all. Manifesting in a teaser for tomorrow. Well, good luck with that manifestation. Oh yeah, you could easily make a mod that would allow that. That's not an issue. That's such an easy mod to make. If someone wanted to make that mod. Like, I feel like that would be a very easy thing to do. Because it would literally just need to be essentially a door marker. Just tied to some place in Skyrim, that's all. Hey Esper, how's it going? Right. Oh, I didn't do that bit of water. Okay, so we've still got a little bit to do. Did I see Todd Howard's interview today? I have seen absolutely zero news at all. Or interviews or anything today. I literally have been at work all day, and as soon as I finished work, I came here. Pretty much. Anything interesting, or... I know the anniversary edition dropped, but of Fallout, but that's about all I know. Yes, it does just work until it doesn't. Right, well that's one cell done. And tease the shadow drop for Test 6 when the time comes. I think that's going to be fairly obvious. Like, it's going to be just dropped whenever. Will enemies not move around the trees? Not if you draw straight through trees, then they'll just try and go straight through trees. Enemies, by all intents and purposes, are blind. So, yeah. That's a water plane. Do we have any water for Arkveds? No, we don't. Okay, we'll have to deal with that when we get to it, which will be next. Yeah, I heard there's some talking a bit about the UI. I don't want to get too much into the UI, but yes, the UI is being changed to Skyrim style UI so we can get it functional, because there was a point where the UI was in various stages of finished. It wasn't consistent, and we told everybody a month ago that we're changing everything to look like the Nordic style of Skyrim, and then we'll go from there. That's as much as I really want to say on it, because it's the talk about the UI constantly is getting getting pretty unhealthy for everybody involved. So yeah, it's best just to leave it there. When we go in game, you'll be able to see what the UI looks like. Oh, fuck. If that really matters to you guys. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of the conclusion we came to, is while it would be nice, yes, there's always going to be someone out there that will actually be able to dedicate the time to and to actually do that. And be able to make a UI modification for Skyrim, but we're more concerned about getting it functional now. It's been too dysfunctional for too long, so very much we just need to get it finished. In regards to Skyrim Cyrodiil mod, surely some of Skyblivion systems would break it? Probably. Probably would. I don't really know, to be honest, if it would, but most likely. I have never tried to go to Skyrim in my time testing out Skyblivion, and yeah. Might break, might not. But we are not touching really the world space of Cyrodiil, so of Tamriel. There won't be a Steam release at launch, put it that way. If we can work something out with Steam later on, then yes. But at the moment, it will be GOG and Nexus mods release only. Just don't put your hopes up for a Steam release, because it is a lot trickier than you might think. Yeah, end rule and Enderul and Nerim, they're not someone else's IP. They're original stories. Whereas obviously Oblivion is Bethesda's, so it's different. Thanks for the save, Xander. Long time no see. I don't think it's been that long. Get rid of these daisies. Alright. Just this little bit left. It's still being talked about, Skyblivion fan, that's all. That's all I can really tell you. But if they're not in, if they don't end up being in release, they will be probably released in an update or alongside a DLC later down the line. That's all I can really say. Yeah, GOG's still there. We've still got our page on GOG. I haven't heard any plans to not support GOG. I've never been to Ireland, no. The only thing about GOG that is inaccurate on our store page as of now is it's not going to be a one-click mod. Just for, like, the legal side of having to convert all the audio and move it over, it's just not possible for us to support their one-click mod installs. So it will be the exact same sort of system that you get elsewhere, like on Nexus mods. So like the Nexus mods and all that will be pretty similar install processes. That's all. This might be okay. We'll still. We have got a version of the disposition wheel, yes. It's just not finalized yet. That's all. So we have got a version. It might make a return. It might not. That's still a bit up in the air. As of now. So yeah, that's all I can say on that as well. I'll live and live could lol. Are we getting pretty close? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We're getting there. That's for sure. It's just it's a lot of fiddly stuff that's left. Like, Arkveds Tower is one of the last remaining, like, Daedric realms to finish off. Most of the others are completed. Not a fan of the disposition wheel. It is tricky because we've got to raise NPC's affinity somehow. It's just, how do you do that? Like, it's not going to be, put it this way, it's not going to be the exact same, like, system as in Oblivion. It's going to have, if it's going to have anything, it's going to be a little, if we're going to have that system, it's going to be slightly different. It's not going to be the exact same system, like, because we're not going to spend time to give all of these, like, facial animations and stuff like that. It will be very much a dumbed down system if we are going to put it in. What's the orange box thing? The box that I... Oh, that's a spawner. So that is... It is fireflies. So it's a box of fireflies. Nothing too exciting, eh? You see in the other... Yeah. The NPC spawners got an M on. And these have got just an orange box, like an area of effect, I think is what you would call it. Oh, missed this bit. But the orange markers are usually critter spawns, so anything that's in orange is usually like little critters like fish or butterflies or stuff like that. I think, yeah. We do have the bribe option already, Oblivion Saint. You either get, we did think about that, Jax, but it's a lot of effort for not. It's just too much effort for us, unfortunately. But it would make a really cool mod in the future. Right, is there anything under this way? No. Okay. Right, that should be another cell finished. There's nothing over there. We've got these 3 cells realistically. I think so, Rosanda, if I remember correctly. Right, let's get these daisies out of here, because there's millions of them. No reason why there should be this many daisies in here. Yellow ones, yeah. These are collision boxes, yeah. It's just because this area here is locked behind a key for that gate, and it's just to stop people like Skyriming their way up here when they shouldn't be able to get in there until they've collected the key from over here. So, I think that was the reason behind it. I don't like it. I really don't like using collision boxes that way, but sometimes you don't really get too much of a choice. Yeah, collision boxes should never really be used that way, in my opinion. Some more water weirdness. Right, let me, this is going to bring the daisies back, but I need to get rid of this box. Yes, it did. Thanks for the drink, Esper. Kind of funny because this area without all those daisies looks kind of empty. We'll have to see if we can sort this water out as well. Latest glitz. That might be a bit too steep. I'll test that out later. I'm gonna worry about it right now. Down a bit actually. Yeah, really hoping that we can get it finished off. Oblivion, easy, which is why why I'm here. Oh, this is not cell water. That's why the water's weird. God damn it. Don't know why, but you love swimming in games. That's fair. That's valid. I guess. We've all got to have a fetish somewhere. Ah, fuck the trees. Fuck the trees. Like, literally burn them. Okay. Right, we're gonna work on this area next. And this one's a little bit interesting because it's actually underground. I think the first thing we need to do is get rid of all the FX. And then we can go underneath. Go from there. But it's going to be a bit tricky for us to work on this, so there might be some swearing and stuff like that incoming. But we'll see. But we might be okay. To be honest. Ah, we've actually got water down here. Did wonder. That's probably why we don't have cell water in the above cells. Epic legend. How's it going, David? Would you rather swim in sewers or walk on lava? What sort of question is that? Is it satisfying as to watch? Sometimes it can be frustrating as hell though. Like in these places where there's walls and everything in the way, it can be really frustrating, but for the most part, yeah, it's all good. It can be extremely satisfying, especially when you finally see the NPCs like move and walk about. Because of the work that you've done. Is that a gate? No, that's just bars. Okay. So that's not going to open. Good to know. Missing asset. Right. I've got to make our way through the door here. Done it in the wrong order. Yeah, let's remove that. I've done it in the wrong order. I should have started from the top and worked our way down here. I did it the wrong way.
I suppose that's good.
Go away, Esper. Right, let's hide that. And we'll start from the front. No one invited you, Esper. Hey, Nadateo. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome on in. Enjoy your stay here, my friend. Right. Nice, nice, nice. Imagine nodding off. Yeah. A lot of people have said that because I'm not very what's the word, like energetic, and I tend to keep my voice quite quiet, and I don't shout or anything too much. A lot of people have told me that they have the stream on late at night and they fall asleep sometimes to it, which hey, each to their own, but it's a bit weird to hear that sometimes. Especially because I have chill music on most of the time as well. Triangles. Fluffy bags. How dare you grace this stream with your presence? Joking, dude. I hope you're doing well. Looks like a pain in the ass to do. Oh, yes. It is indeed. Hope you're doing well, Stray Bullet. Right, we're going to go slightly over the edge just here. Otherwise, NPCs are going to have a bit of a problem pathfinding across this. That's just one of those little nuances that over time you sort of pick up. All good? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Not doing bad at all. Thanks for the save, Esper. I might have to do a little bit of a run through of this. Is this the gate? No, that's just a bar. Can't actually open. I think you actually fall down here. Imagine there's a huge drop below. Yeah. Not exactly sure. I think I'll have to play through this bit. Be able to unhide the rest of it. And we can link this up. Might adjust this slightly. That's how you do it, is you jump down there, come back up, and out and about. Off and out again. You go down there, yep. I think that's pretty much as accurate as I'm going to be able to make it. So that means there's only one cell left, which is this one. Okay. Need to get rid of all of the markers. Good, good, good. Right, let's get rid of all these daisies as well. Oh, and the FX, I guess. I think we're gonna music play all the time louder. Yeah, I get that. I do like some ambience, ambient sounds instead of music, but there again, I guess you could just most games do have a separate music slider, so I guess you could just turn it off if you wanted it to not have music. I guess. Well, I get the sentiment behind that though. This is Witcher, I think. Yeah, this is Witcher music. Breath of the Wild stuck a good balance. I have no idea, as I've never played. Unfortunately, guys, I've never played a single Zelda game, so I don't know. Right, just a little bit of water. I just don't have time to play games. Time to play them, yeah. I've got such a backlist, a log at the moment. It's crazy. Me too. Will you play Skyblivion? Are you tired from Navmeshing? No, no, I'll play. I'll 100% play Skyblivion on launch. 100%. That's never a doubt. I don't care if I've seen it all, but I will 100% be playing it, and I'll 100% play it here on stream, just because I think it's a cool thing to have a developer play the game that they've spent years making. So and I can give like developer insights and stuff like that while I'm playing. So like, oh, this area was made by a developer called D. Funny story. This area underwent like 20 transformations or whatever. Just random shit like that. Dev insights are always fun. Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's why I would be interested in playing it and streaming it while I play it. So
Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes. No place could keep him, he yearned for the skies. He abandoned the way that Malphus foresaw. He followed a path of his own. And he strayed in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him, yet the dreams that he sought.
and this is the frustrating bit, guys, is having walls in your face all constantly when trying to do this.
Find a home in the city below, where life neither purpose nor honor can hold. The woman who loved him.
Dev commentary is super rare and interesting. I think so. I think it'll add something unique to a playthrough.
Despising the path that was meant just for him, yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before. Our ancient world seemed as old as his eyes. He had lived his whole life under empty skies. When a little boy asked him for the guiding path, he said, do not risk Malphus's wrath, 'cause you'll stray in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that is meant just for you, yet the dreams that you seek in the deep red afterglow are as distant as they'll ever be.
I forgot how how bad this tower is to Navmesh. We got so many floors to go up. Holy shit. Uh... You even get in that room? Can. No, there's no. Okay, delete that. How long have I been part of the Skyblivion team? It will be. Oh God Almighty. Let me have a look. I joined on the. Let me check my Discord profile. The 4th of March, 2023. So, nearly 3 years. I think what I'm going to do for this bit, actually, is we'll make it so we can only see that cell. Hide that nav mesh. And we'll start at the top. And work our way down, maybe. Oh, shit. I think that will be... be better. Because that is the exit door. Working down from something is a lot easier than working up from something. You can't copy and paste Navmesh, unfortunately. But I can work from the top downwards, which is infinitely easier. As you can probably tell. Which is what I should have started doing in the first place. Oh. My connection hasn't dropped, has it? I just saw the chat disconnect and reconnect. think we're good. I think we're good. I think it was just one of those little blips. Oh, we have overlapped. So we've gone too far down. Look at that fucking tower. Oh dear. It wouldn't do anything good, and it can crash to desktop, the engine. So any overlapping nav mesh like that can cause a crash to desktop. So let's avoid doing that, shall we? I will need to play through a little bit of this, just to make sure. But... oh, I'm upside down. I'm upside down. That is... the entire world space of Arkveds Tower done. It still needs all the jump links. It needs the cover and all of that done to it, which we can do, but I think this is a good time to probably go in game. Oh, have I missed something there? I have missed something there. Okay, I have. It's amazing how I just saw that from way back there, that I'd missed a bit. I was way over here, and I was like, I feel like I've missed a bit just there. That's, yeah. Crazy. I haven't added the preferred path in. That's what I haven't done. Let me go ahead and do that. That should be an F. And a B. Get rid of those ones. And then that one, and that one, that one, that one. Okay, that's all preferred path in. Any more? And we don't need any of that preferred. Okay, perfect. So you can kind of see the route of oh, let me save it just here. You can kind of see the full route. So you go in here, around here, you go in this area here, you come back out, you go around there, and then up to the top for the world space. Anyway, let's go in game. Let's go in game. Check it out, shall we? Okay, so it's Arkveds Sky beat Arkveds Tower World -4-1. Okay. Let me just stand up so I can stretch my legs while that's loading. I can't remember if I've done that in the remaster. Oh, right. COW Sky B Arkveds Tower World -4-1. Welcome to Arkveds Tower. I'm going to turn the AI off just so that we don't get weirdness, but you've not done that, no. There's the tower in the distance. Yes, it will. This is 100% what D worked on. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut, but I'll show you. Oh, why isn't the Navmesh showing in this cell? Okay, that's a bit strange. Oh, that's an error. So this is how we test stuff. That is an error just there. So you can see the area that we navmeshed in this area. So now I get to test if I've screwed this up or not. So we can go down that way. And I think we can go down the other way as well. Minus the errors, yeah. I think we can go down either way. I don't think this is a gate. No, this is not a gate. And you can just jump down here. Why am I invisible? Why are my hands like that? I don't know. This is why I have Navmesh mode on, so that I can see any weird errors that we've got. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut. If we can. I think there might be barriers here. No. I don't know why this cell's not rendering in the Navmesh, so it is what it is. And here we go. All the way to the top. Okay, that's a bit weird. I think there might be a few errors here I might need to fix, but that's easy enough to fix. Okay, up the top. And then, yeah. Okay. So there's a few little errors that we've got in the nav mesh, for sure. Don't know why I'm missing arms from... That's so fucking funny. But yeah, the lighting in the area is awesome. If we have a look across the situation's got out of hand. Okay, let's go fix those errors. Okay, why can't I quit? Right, let's go fix those errors that I saw. We'll check on... yeah, that cell is absolutely fine, so I don't know why that hasn't come in, but okay. And then there was an error next to the bridge, wasn't there? Yeah. Cool. That's fixed. And then there was some weirdness with the tower. Respawns. How the... How does that respawn? I don't know. That's weird. There's a room that you can't get into here. Why is there a black plane there? That's my next question. And that's not even visible. Okay. Some weirdness is going on, clearly. Clearly there's some weirdness going on. I see a lot of these probably now need people to navmesh. Yeah, a few of them. Right. Let's start doing all of the boring stuff, shall we? Which is cover and edge links. Thanks for the drink, Esper. I said the edge stuff shouldn't take us too long. I don't think. We'll just work our way up and down through the various cells. This is 242. Can't see any extras. There we go. I don't think there's any jump links in this one. I don't think there's going to be any jump links in this one either. So this is 509. Yeah, there's been changes, obviously. Which is fine. I think there was a different plan for the tower at some point, but it never got used, so it just got covered up. That would be my guess. Right, anything else that I'm missing? Missing 2 somewhere. There's 1. There's 2. I don't think there's anywhere for jump links to go, so that's fine. It seems like yeah. Okay, I've just read that. I was like, my memory is really getting shit the older that I get. Right, any jump links needed for this one? And all the yellow highlighting is in this yellow highlighting. This is pathing. So this is general pathing. Make Navmesh look easy. A lot of practice. Hope you're doing well, Hauzo. Okay, this is a jump link, by the way. Is these purple boxes? So it will allow an NPC to jump from there to there. So that's a jump link. So this has got 603. I'm just cleaning up some of the unnecessary extra vertices and stuff like that For whatever reason, it likes to add in when you generate cover. As long as there's some, that's the main thing. Let's get this water bit done. But yeah, this is definitely the most boring part of Navmeshing for sure, is doing this sort of slight cleanup. Right, any jump links? Any jump links? I don't think so. Okay. One 7-8. Okay. I really do want to do at least 1 or 2 cells on the interior side, so I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Okay, there's going to be a few more jump links in this area. Like, we can add a few in here. I'm dreading doing this to the actual tower. This is going to be awful to do. Absolutely awful. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I've missed. What's the purpose of this triangle sorting? So when we draw cover, which is all these blue and white lines, it generates like extra ones that we don't need. So I'm just getting rid of those little extra ones that we don't really need. That's all it is. But it takes a while, unfortunately. 587. There's nothing we can do about it. It's just, in a way, it's like just a performance saving exercise. Because believe it or not, Navmesh does affect performance because Navmesh is rendered by your graphics card, not by the processor, believe it or not. So if I can help save 1 FPS, then I will, you know. And it saves a little bit of discs space as well. Alright, there's going to be no jump links in there, so that's fine. $280. When I'm saying the number, it's how many triangles are in that cell, so I know kind of what to aim for in terms of triangle count. When I'm doing this. Right, next. Okay, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cells left, and these ones should go relatively easy. 262. I think I should be able to add some jump links in down here. Yeah, like there to there. Stability, performance, just looks nice. Take whatever reason you want. $509. Then we'll jump on back. We'll jump back in game after this, and we'll go check on the interior of Arkveds Tower. Because the interior is just as, if not more wacky than the outside. Okay, get in there. $372. I'm just curious because no clue. That's all. Just how. Nah, you're all good. You're all good. Don't worry about. Don't worry about it. There's not really any stupid questions here. It's part of the reason why I stream is to answer any questions that you guys may have. If I can answer them, that is. Obviously, there's some things that I just can't answer, but there's a lot of things I can try and answer. Gonna do this one quickly. Oh shit. Meant to do this one. Oh well. 333. Not 666, 333. Okay, missing some points somewhere. Oh, there is a warning. No worries, dude. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Ooh, ooh. Right, just the tower left, which is 407. Do the outside first, and then we'll work our way inside. Let's see how easy it is to do inside cleanup, shall we? So far, so good. Right, I think that is Arkveds Tower. The world space fully done now. Nice. How's it going, Fallen? Where's the VOD, Fallen? Well, not there. Oh dear. Let me just redo that. Any more finalization issues before we move on to the interior? No. Right. Let's jump on in game. Let's go. In game we go. And that's another world space finished. Apart from that we need to do the entire of the interior building as well. So yeah. COW Skyblivion Tower World -41. Thanks for the hard work. No problem at all. Right, let's see if the nav mesh is actually there this time. Or if it's still not showing properly. It's showing this time. That's fine. Actually showing this time. Unlike last time. Let's go grab the key and see if there's any other errors. that I notice. You only see it in one place? Yeah, we've got it in a few places. I am gonna cheat a little bit here. Just to get over here a bit faster. We'll go through the gate as normal, but... Why isn't that rendering in? Okay, there's an issue there. Okay. There's one more issue. I know. Scandalous. Absolutely scandalous, I know. Right, and then we're into the top of the tower. Okay. Let me go fix those few issues that we saw. Where was it? It was... Right, these corners need fixing anyway. Because these actually vanish. So we should be okay to give them proper corners. Yeah. It's supposed to be smaller. It's just I navmeshed it incorrectly. That was all. There it is. There's the issue. Okay. Delete that. Add that in there. Move that over there. Right. That should be fixing the tower. There's a active state and inactive state somewhere I saw just here. So in the distance, it looks like that. And then when you get close to it, it disables like everything else. So yeah, there's definitely an enable parent and a disable parent. So if I was to do that and go back in, all of those corner pieces that we just fixed up will be gone. So yeah. Right. Let's check it again. Right. Right, that's the world space finished. We do have an interior to do. There is 7 interior cells. I think we'll start off with number 1. Because it's nice and small. And then we need to go to FX. Delete, well, remove all of the FX. And then we can start right at the beginning, just here. A lot of this rubble you can walk over, but I'm just going to choose to go around it because NPCs can get a bit weird on it, so... On the super flat stuff, that's not really an issue, though. This is still Arkveds Tower, by the way, guys. Just a different area or section of it. We're actually gonna get through Arkveds like this cell pretty quickly, I think. A lot of debris that is floating in places that will need to be sorted out. Okay. Just need to get it up to that red bubble. There we go. Perfect. Well, that's the first bit done. 272. We're gonna do the cover and all of that good stuff as we go along here. Oh. One tick, guys. One tick. O2 I think is big. I think I'll just do the smaller ones today if I've got the energy in, because some of these areas are a lot bigger than others, and they have like the mini world spaces in them as well, so like these are a bit big. To be able to get done today. I mean, but this one should be very quick and easy to do actually.
Listen, my child, and always remember the tale that struck fear in the hearts of so many. Summer it was, the day had just broken, when a man found a side more.
And that is the entire dungeon done. Oh dear. That's it. That's literally all of the Navmesh done in this one, which I think's hilarious. Oh dear. That's the long ass staircase one. And this is Arkved's bedroom. I suppose we could do Arkved's bed, like, you know what I mean. His quarter. And the item that you're here for. The Orb of Verminiana. Right, that's that done as well. Right, so that's about half the interior zones done. I think what I'll do is we'll just have a quick walk through it now. A few of them at least. I'm not going to do the entire dungeon. Go from there, one tick. Pause and jump in. COC tears for Arkveds Tower 01. So this is the first room that we've this is the beginning of Arkveds Tower. This is the beginning of Arkveds Tower, so that is the tower you fall into. And we'll just look through
Well, I suppose that's good.
fuck off, Esper. We'll just look through the beginning area. Hey, Evans. Think you saw this in the making? Yeah, you probably did if it was D that streamed it, so yeah. There's an issue here where if you walk too far in here, the skylighting goes a bit strange just there. It looks a bit strange, but yeah. And we haven't navmeshed this bit. This bit we have not navmeshed. This is another area. So if we go to another area that we have, which I think is 05. I think we've navmeshed 05, yes. We navmeshed this little tiny platform. And then we just did 07. Which is very basic and very small. And then you end up back in Cyrodiil. The beginning, middle, and end. And then we did the entire world space as well today. I still don't know why this gate doesn't open properly, but it's an issue that we need to fix, but yeah. An Arkveds Tower. With the with part of the Imperial City in the distance. We've got Shaden Hall over here as well. Ignore the trees, leaves, not the trees not having leaves. I've got a mod that removes all the leaves on the trees, so it's easier for us Navmesh guys to Navmesh stuff. So ignore that. And Shaden Hall is just there. There's Arkveds Tower where we just came from. And Shaden Hall is just here. There's still some issues with the LOD, but yeah, it's fine. It'll pop in when you get close enough to it. It's fine. There you go. Popped. And there's Shaden Hall.